If it is or if it ain't, it's going to come out. Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is July the 22nd, 2023, and today the topic is strength. Everybody, strength. Happy Saturday. I hope that you all had a fabulous Friday. Mine was just fine. Shout out to those of you all that tuned in last night to the GSL talk show. I hope that you all were encouraged and inspired by the words and wisdom of Mr. Jonathan Drayton, an amazing young man, an amazing guest that we had last night. If you guys missed the episode, don't worry. You can go and look at godsexandlove.com, and it should be our featured video for the next week. So by all means, go check it out if you need to just hear a little bit of wisdom in regards to biblical theology and things of that nature. Y'all, it's Saturday, man. It's Saturday. This week kind of just flew on by, as time tends to do these days, you know. When it comes to this conversation today about strength, well, where was the inspiration? Where did it come from today? I would say that ultimately at some point, I remember the sound of my alarm. I think I might have got up at the sound of my second alarm. I remember turning on the prayer meditation. I must have fell asleep on it. So by the time I woke back up, you know, I started to kind of just do my little thing to wake up, you know. At some point around 5:53, I felt led to look into the Strong's Concordance to see what 5:53 meant. And ultimately, I felt like the different prompts that came up when I looked up 5:53 led me to the phrase, look up strength. You know, obviously the different words could have meant a lot of other things as well, but I felt like look up strength was one of the things that I felt led to do when I read those prompts. And so I did that. I looked up strength at openbible.info, and ultimately I checked out gotquestions.org as well, and I felt a confirmation in my heart and mind to chit chat about strength today. So if you're in need of strength, I hope that this conversation encourages you and inspires you. Let's see what the Lord has to say through little old me. So let's get right into it, y'all. Here are the verses that stood out to me this morning, starting with Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. I would say that majority of these verses today, or if not all, they all make me think about the strength of God. Not my own strength or anything like that, but the strength of God. So with his strength, we can do all things. I did, again, read an article at gotquestions.org, and it is the only thing that is in the Go Deeper section for today. That article is called, What Does the Bible Say About Strength? And again, it has some good words of wisdom, you know, and everything like that to kind of go deeper about these verses and the conversation overall. But, you know, just saying, that's why I went to go deeper, and you guys can go there too. Here's another verse, y'all. Isaiah 41:10. It says, Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Again, this makes me think about God. You know, it makes me think about where my strength comes from. You know, in those times where I'm weak, These are the things that he says he will do for me. I don't know if we believe that or not. You got two verses here already telling us that, hey, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you, right? And I'm here with you. I will uphold you. I will help you. I will strengthen you. But in our weak moments, man, it's like we forget about all of that. Actually, I'm reminded about the conversation I had with Brother Jonathan, and I was asking him what he think about this idea of, we go through life, we see the miracles of God, we see God working in our life, we see all these different things, but then it's like we forget. We often forget that he's there. We often forget that, in our down seasons or weak moments and things like that, a lot of times we try to think about ways to strengthen ourselves, and when at the end of the day we can lean on him. These are the times where like that that footprint in the sand poem says, like, in those weak moments you see that one set of footprints, but not knowing that he's carrying you through those seasons and those hard times. So again, as we sit here and chit chat about strength today, I hope again that you are encouraged and inspired to know that he's there, right? And he's made all these promises about what he would do when you need to be strengthened. And so let's keep going, y'all. Isaiah 40:31, it says, "But they that wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." There you guys go. I guess I'm reminded in this moment of my testimony. I know I'm telling y'all this all the time, but for those that, this might be your first time listening to you, girl. So I just really truly feel like when I think about my past, and then when I think about where I'm at now, I can clearly see the difference between trying to work with my own strength and then just leaning and depending on God's strength. I'll be honest, man, the content that I'm putting out today, like every day these days in my life, right? I might not even hit. Okay, I'll put it like this. I know view counts and all that stuff is important, right? And to be honest, like when I'm looking at, like, for example, the juice, or when I'm looking at the talk show, or it just really depends, what people gravitate to and what they watch. But back in the day, my videos on my Actress Miracle Sims YouTube channel, and you guys can see this because there's a playlist that I like to refer to, which is the Hopeful Romantic. When I first started getting on here talking about being a Christian and sharing my journey and things like that, a lot of my videos, it got like over 100 some views per video or whatever. And my videos these days, they don't really hit that. I mean, not the ones that I do every day, right? And I'm okay with that. See, there's, like, back in the day, I wasn't okay with it. Back in the day, I was seeing views, but I wasn't getting no comments, and I was like saying all the time, y'all need to talk to me, and da 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 da. And then after I did like maybe like 11 or 12 videos, I kind of stopped and got discouraged and was like, nobody's watching anyway, even though all these views is on my thing, but nobody's watching anyway, da 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 da. And pause for years in between then and now. But then today, right, with the Lord as my strength and my encouragement and things of that nature, I get up every morning with the intention to do this, right? Whether it gets 1 view, 2 views, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it just renewed my whole mindset when it comes to again, those weak moments, right? I'm just hopefully trying to give an example of what that looks like in my life. I could clearly be discouraged, right? I could be like, oh, ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody commenting, why am I doing this? All of that type of stuff. But for whatever reason, the Lord has put some tenacity in me in this season to keep going, keep recording, keep getting up, keep doing it, right? And at the end of the day, maybe the views, quote unquote, aren't there. Maybe the subscribers, quote unquote, aren't there, but the fruit is there, right? like I said, I don't even know where we are at the moment, but I know the juice, what I'm doing today, almost has 1,000 videos by itself, not including everything else that the channel has created. And to me, that's fruit. To me, that's a testament to God and His strength, His might, His grace, His mercy. Him again putting the tenacity in me in this season to, go forth and do His will regardless. And so, you know, um, again, I hope that these are examples to you all today about, not being weary, walking and not fainting, and things of that nature. So let's keep going, y'all. We got Ephesians 6:10. It says, finally, be strong in the Lord and the strength of His might. Every single verse that I've shared this morning talks about God's strength, right? It doesn't say, hey, bear the load on your own. It doesn't say, hey, carry this weight by yourself. All of these verses refer back to the Lord, His strength. And so, again, I hope that you all are encouraged and inspired when it comes to this conversation. If you're feeling weak, if you're feeling like you need some strength, go to the one that has it all. And I guess that's ultimately the juice this morning. Now, the Bible verse of today is 1 Thessalonians 5:15. It says, see that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Friends, I hope that you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspirational juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all on Monday, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Did you know that you can support us for just 99 cents a month? That's right, friends. You can support everything that we do here at GSL for just 99 cents a month. Take a look around wherever this post is. You might see a link or maybe even a button that says support. Go there, check out the options, consider supporting us because, we enjoy bringing you all the daily inspiration as well as the weekly talk show, but we have much, much more to come. Thank you so much for the consideration. Bye-bye.